a recent epiphany, I never knew that I habitually defend myself. Unbeknownst to me, most of us walk around all day, every day like Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, calling shields up. And it's because we believe deep, deep down that we're not okay as we are. We took in all those messages from birth that said we had to change and act differently in order to fit in and be good. We learned we'd better keep the real me hidden at all times because people wouldn't like who I really am, and my ego self feels pretty fearful and guilty about that. Because others wouldn't approve of the real me, I've built a little socially acceptable facade, a little defensive shell I maintain by subtly avoiding or ignoring others who aren't like me. See if you can relate to this story. Just the other day, I was walking Miss Molly when a young teen rode by on his bike and cheerfully called, "Good morning." Oh my gosh, I got a smile on my face and felt so delighted that a young person showered me with friendliness. He shattered my assumptions. This is all very subtle and unconscious, but I expect young people to want nothing to do with me, to ignore me, because I am out of touch and out of date with today's youth. I dress differently, I talk differently, I have different values. Those are my fearful, guilty assumptions speaking, and the reason I don't go out of my way to talk to teens. I was emotionally distancing way before social distancing was in vogue. We all have this restrained underlying feeling that people think we're guilty because we think we're guilty. And when someone like that young man effectively says that I'm not guilty, I just love him. He accepts me as I am and finds me valuable and worthy of friendliness. Likewise, when I'm feeling great and all is well with the world, it's easy for me to reach out and be friendly, welcome people in, give compliments, and make us all feel good, not guilty of anything at all, and worthy just as we are. The best defense is no defense. Since this default defense of mine came to light, I'm making a concerted effort to notice others, especially those who don't look like me, in the grocery store and on the street. Just yesterday, I walked by a bar and there was a guy outside smoking a cigarette, and I said hi, and he very cheerfully said hi back. It was great. I send them energetic approval, recognizing they're not guilty of anything, appreciating they're living their life as best they can, just like me. Neither of us is guilty of anything, and both of us are worthy of love and acceptance. There's no need for me to separate myself from others. I'm making a point to really look at and be open to strangers with a friendly comment that really says, "I don't think you're guilty. We're all in this together." All facets of the same jewel. The best defense is no defense, and it's a great way to shine that divine.